Gecko Gaming. On this video I'm going to be starting a permadeath playthrough of Humanitz. Okay, let's get cracking. From my previous attempts at a permadeath playthrough, I know that right from the start food and water will be an issue. So right off the bat I want to try and set up a rain collector and I want to try and find a food source. I'm going to be starting at the beginner spawn point, just for the fact that I know I can get a tarpaulin here straight away. Run up the top of here and go into this little barn stroke shed. There's a number of items, primary one being the bow and arrow. I'm going to grab these, and I'm also for the moment going to grab the little improvised backpack. Okay, I've made my way back to the start point and there's a house next to it. Now generally this has a backpack in it, so I'm going to use the universal skeleton key and get in through the window. Let's come around here and notice there's the backpack on the bed. So we ditch my one and grab that one, which provides an increased number of inventory slots. Also got myself a snazzy beanie there. Coming here and find of the day is a crowbar. This will come in amazingly handy during this playthrough, hopefully. Next, I'm going to run up here at the top, where the tarpaulin is in this little garage. And I'm going to begin grabbing the items I need to craft the rain collector. Which again, as I stated earlier, food and water in this playthrough, because of the scarce loot settings, are going to be a real issue. In fact, I'd say 2 out of 3 times I've played this setting, I've died due to lack of either food or water. I'm just going to use this van as a general drop-off point and ditch any items I don't need at the moment. Then I'm going to equip the hammer. Open up the building menu using B and select the rain collector. You can rotate it by using the mouse wheel and the CTRL key. I'm going to fill it up with what resources I've got, and then I notice I'm going to need some wood. So I equip my improvised axe and head off into the forest. I found that targeting trees can be quite sketchy, especially if you're using the crowbar. Swap to my improvised axe and begin to cut down a tree. It's a lot quicker using the other axes, but because this is only the basic one, it takes a couple of whacks to get it down, and a couple of whacks on the log. And hopefully you should have enough wood to keep me going there. Another reason I like a lot of wood is I tend to use just the wooden weapon quite a bit. So having a good supply of wood is quite handy because they break quite quickly. So I'm going to head back. Again, open up the build menu and fill in the remaining parts. Also I need rope to craft this, so the easiest way to get rope is to hack down a couple of bushes. Bushes in this game are quite hard to spot, so I tend, if I see a patch of them, to clear them all out. Another thing while I'm cutting down bushes is at the start of the game, when I first started playing it, I had a real issue with the camera angles and just the way it's played. Now I found, obviously I've come to get used to it a bit better, and I found that if I'm zoomed in it didn't work as well as if it was zoomed out, so I tend to keep it quite zoomed out for the most part. You'll notice at times during this playthrough that when I go into buildings I sort of struggle and hit walls. That's because I've been playing on this zoomed out setting. I've also changed my cursor to red, just for the fact to make it a bit easier to see. I've also increased the size of my cursor by about, I think it's 2 times, just to make it a bit bigger on the screen. When you first start playing the game, the cursor's white and it can get lost in the background. I'm going to set out now, and just by chance, as I'm running up the road, I heard some deer noises. So I thought, what better opportunity to get me food source sorted for the beginning of the game. So I do my best impression of Robin Hood and take down my first deer, harvest it. As you see, I get quite a bit of meat out of that one, well worth doing. I found though if you try and take them down with a melee weapon, they'll outpace you. They're like Usain Bolt, they're away. Look at that, great shot. And I got to level up. So go over again, harvest it, and get a really good amount of food there to keep me going. I've taken the fat as well. I probably won't be using it for a old while. Yeah, cut to the chase and got back to my starter house. I went to light the fire and realised I didn't have any matches on me, so quickly, because I had all that wood and fibre, I could make a little drill kit. The single-use matches basically. Light the fire and begin to cook off all that meat I've found. As regards to a permadeath playthrough, I think this is close to a perfect start as I've had. Well, I think I'll end the episode here. So if you've enjoyed this episode and you'd like to see a second part of it, give the video a like and maybe watch some of my other videos. Till the next time, this is Gecko Gaming signing off.